What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. Today TU15 dropped and we have got our first build video for TU15. Of course, when it dropped we were straight into Countdown farming that targeted loot because I wanted to get my hands on the Heartbreaker gear set. I really wanted to make a video with that, and we couldn't test it with the newer version of it in PTS3 because it got removed because it had some problems. So of course the first thing I wanted to do was get my hands on it and turn it all red, because you know me guys, I like an all red build. But before we get started, be sure to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Or come on over to Twitch. We peaked at 1,400 viewers today. It was insane. And hit that follow button. I could be streaming live right now. Or if you need a community Discord, there has never been a better time to join. You'll find that in the link down below in the description. So let's get started. So this is the build that I've come up with. I've been using it today on live on stream, and it's been working really well. And it goes against some of the things I thought I wouldn't be doing. I didn't think I'd be using the Kingbreaker, but we are with this build, and I'll explain why in just a moment. We're going with the Technician Specialization, and the reason for that is because it provides us with the linked laser pointer, as you can see here. Here it is. And that basically pulses all enemies that we point at, which allows us to keep our flatline talent up 100% of the time. And as you can see, amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. After 2 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. And that really doesn't matter because we're going to be wanting this damage to be up 24/7. You can see I've also modded this with crit chance, and 20 rounds in the mag. Now the secondary, you can run whatever you like. I've got this on right now because it's a good get out of trouble gun, obviously the Scorpio, but I'm also leveling its proficiency. Same with the offhand. Now the other things that I wanted to get in here, I really wanted to use the memento because obviously it gives you damage, and it also gives you an extra blue in here as well. It gives me a yellow, which then with the Technician Specialization means that I've got 2 yellows on this build as well, making my shield stronger. And obviously with the shield changes that we've just had, we really don't want to be getting our shield killed that easily, so because we're going to get staggered. So with 3 yellows in this build, it actually becomes really, 2 yellows in this build, it actually becomes really strong. Now the reason I ended up running the Kingbreaker against my carbine or the Police M4 is because when you look at the Heartbreaker gear set, you can see it gives you assault rifle damage and LMG damage for 2 pieces, but it also gives you 15% extra weapon handling, which basically makes this gun not quite a laser beam, but near enough. And obviously we're getting the perfect flatline, which is an extra 5% multiplicative damage on that talent. So for this build, if you're running 3 pieces at least of the Heartbreaker gear set, it definitely makes the Kingbreaker a viable option. We all know from all my previous videos where I've done the math, and you can just go and check them out, that the Kingbreaker was going to be the strongest AR in the game, but the bullet spread is pretty nasty. I can show you in the range now. Actually, with that weapon handling, it's not that bad. It just isn't that bad. That 15% weapon handling makes all the difference. I've gone with the Foxes per knee pads. Weapon damage, crit hit chance and damage to target out of cover just makes sense. But if we wanted to carry on looking at the rest of my pieces here, you can see I've rolled them all to weapon damage. I had to get ones with crit hit chance on, so then I can, and then obviously I've utilized the mod slot here for another 6% crit chance. The chest piece, because I want to be able to get my stacks all the way up to 100, again double crit chance and weapon damage. The holster, weapon damage, this one's got crit hit damage on. And then with the gloves, weapon damage and critical hit damage, as you can see here. What we'll do, we'll use the chest piece to go through the talents. So we talked about the 2 piece and the 3 piece, but the 4 piece. Headshots apply pulse for 5 seconds, really good. Weapon hits on pulsed enemies adds a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulsed enemies, and it stacks up to 50 stacks. 2 stacks are lost each second. but we get the max BPM talent at the bottom, which lets us take that all the way up to 100. And it's really, really easy to keep up at that point. It's really, really good. And there's some gameplay at the end of the video for you to watch. I then went with the Memento backpack because it gives us one of each core attribute. And when you get this thing going, it's really nice. It comes with critical hit chance. And then we get the kill confirm talent, where we actually get extra weapon damage and some extra bonus armor and some little bit of skill efficiency as well. And you can stack that up to 30 stacks by collecting the trophies. So once you get going in a mission, this actually gives you a really nice kind of survivability and damage bonus all at the same time, while also giving us the skill tier. So it makes for a really, really nice backpack. You could make your life a little bit easier here if you really, really wanted to, and you could run something else. You would have to run perhaps like a Seska backpack, and you could perhaps go Vigilance or something like that. And the reason I say that is because when you look at my stats, you can see I'm not at 60% critical hit chance. And usually I'm a big sucker for this. I always want to be at 60%. I hate not being there. But what I'll do now, I'll throw up the numbers on screen. Well, just before I do that, you can see I've got 69% crit damage and 75 headshot damage. All of our damage in this build, because them numbers do look a little bit low compared to all yellow builds. But all of our numbers are coming from the talent here and the talent on the gun and the backpack. So that's where we're getting all of our damage. So as you can see on this purple one here, we got some, we didn't get any damage numbers. That's a bit weird. We've no damage numbers. I bugged out. So we'll change the target, see what happens. There we go. So 204, which you can see matches that armor body hit, and 345, and that's going to match as well. So I'll throw these stats up now. You can see them. So the numbers match, which means the stats that I've got plumbed in on the spreadsheet are right, and that's at 56%. Now what I'll do, I'll show you the 58% one and the 60% one. Obviously, I rearrange stats around on the build, and by doing so, I have to drop some critical hit damage. But you can see that the 56% chance is the best one to go for. It just kind of wins out in most of the places. So I was happy at keeping it at 60%, and when I got to here and I was playing with it in countdown, it just felt like it worked. It just felt really, really good, and it felt like it was okay. So that's going to be the build. I hope you enjoyed this. What I will do now, chat, I'll put some gameplay footage at the end for you to enjoy. Let me know what you guys have been doing. If you want me to run any mass numbers for you on any of your builds, let me know. But yeah, do let me know down below what your TU15 launch day has been like. And come on over to Twitch. Like I said, I could be streaming live right now. If you need any help getting some good countdown groups going, or even some help in the raid, just let me know. I'm off to do this level and grind my expertise levels. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Agent in need of backup. Serious trauma detected.
The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
Careful with those rounds! You want to kill everybody in here? Hear that? One thing choice. I'm not dying to help with the ammo count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. We can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Keep your head down next time. We just lost a man.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Get down. I need a button.
You like that, Agent?
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be proud.